Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be doing a light coverage makeup look for you. And this is a little bit different than the looks that I typically do because I tend to be all about a full coverage look because usually if I'm going to be putting makeup on and going through the trouble of using a foundation and a concealer and a bunch of powders, then I just want the full coverage look because why put in the effort if it's not gonna give you like a full effect. But I've really been liking this combination of products. It's a much lighter coverage than I'm used to personally anyway. I'm still using a pretty full coverage foundation, but I'm shearing it out with another product and not using that much, so it's just a lighter effect overall. So if you want to see how I got this makeup look right here and how to get kind of a lighter coverage makeup look, then please keep watching. I'm going to start out with my favorite foundation combination at the moment, and this is the Lawless Woke Up Like This foundation in the shade Oasis and the Drunk Elephant D-Bronzi Anti-Pollution Sunshine Serum. So I take one pump of each, so I usually do the Drunk Elephant first and get one big pump, and then make sure my Lawless foundation is nice and shook up, and then get the cap off and do one full pump of this. So normally when I'm going for a full coverage look, I'll do this much for just like my T-zone and then another one pump of each for my cheeks. So it's a total of 2 pumps of the serum and 2 pumps of the foundation. But instead for this like lighter coverage look, I'm just doing 1 pump, and I've really been liking this. I've only done it one other time this week, but I just really have been kind of craving a lighter coverage foundation. My beauty blender is falling apart, so if you see any black chunks pop up on my face, it's probably just a piece of this sponge falling off. So I'm gonna go ahead and blend this in, and it's gonna give a nice like kind of light coverage. Look, there's a piece of the beauty blender. Anyway, it's gonna give a nice light coverage, but still kind of keep my skin looking fresh and glowy. So my base is mostly blended in, and that Lawless foundation really does give a super full coverage, but when it's mixed in with that serum, it kind of shears it out, and only doing 1 pump all over the face gives a nice light coverage. For me anyway, I have a lot of like dark pimples and like acne scars, and they're kind of peeking through still, but I have just been liking kind of a lighter coverage look lately, so I'm okay with them showing through. I kind of want to go for the more natural look today, which isn't my usual. I have tons of other videos where I'm just really piling on a lot of thick foundation to get full coverage. But anyway, I'm going to stop there, and then I'm going to use my under eye concealer, and I'm going to use the Becca Aqua Luminous Perfecting Concealer, and I have this in the shade Porcelain, and I love this concealer. This is one that I always forget how much I love it. It's a really nice light texture, but it really does give pretty substantial coverage. Like it blends out. It's not as like full coverage as something like the, Shape Tape or Makeup Revolution or anything like that by any means. It's just a nice like lightweight coverage. But if you don't have like huge horrible dark circles, or if you're just not looking to do a super dramatic Instagram highlight under the eyes, this is just a really nice formula for that because it just blends in easily. And I find that this one just blends into my base products really well. I find sometimes with thicker under eye concealers, there's just always kind of a line. No matter how much you blend, at the end of the day, you can always kind of tell where that thick concealer is and where it ends. And I just really like this one because it kind of just blends into nothing but still gives you that little bit of coverage. And then I'm just quickly taking a little bit of the excess and getting it up on my eyelids as well to even those bad boys out. Okay, now to set the under eyes, I'm going to use my Lawless Seal the Deal Loose Setting Powder, and this is their Brightening Translucent one. So this is the one that's a little bit more peachy, and to be quite honest, it's a little bit too dark for me, especially with like a light coverage like base product like I'm using today. It's just a little bit too peachy, but I just love the look it gives and how it helps the dark circles even more, and especially since I'm wearing kind of a lighter coverage concealer, I like adding this powder just to get a little bit more dark circle color correcting going. So I've just set under the eyes, and I'm going to set the eyelids just a little bit as well. And now that the concealer and eyelids are set, I'm going to set the rest of my face. And when I'm doing a light coverage makeup look like this, honestly, if you have dry or normal skin and you don't need powder, just leave it at the foundation and don't set with powder because you don't need to. And there's more chunks of my beauty blender on my nose. Once again, it's time to break out the new beauty blender, I think. But anyway, I would just leave it at this. But for me, I have super oily skin, so I need to set with powder no matter what. So today I'm going to use my Osmosis Mineral Pressed Base in the shade Fair. And I love this product. It's really lightweight, and the thing I like about it most is that it just doesn't irritate my skin at all. And it adds just like the tiniest hint of coverage, but hardly anything at all. Like you'll see, You can still definitely still see all my imperfections underneath, but it's not like mattifying too much. It's still leaving that like glowy mineral looking base. Okay, and that's it for powder. The whole face is set and I am very comfortable with the coverage. As you can see, you can definitely still see some pimples and some redness showing through, but I'm just really not feeling the full coverage today. I really want to let my skin breathe. It's a Sunday and I just want to be a little casual, but still have like a kind of evened out face. So I'm happy with the base now and we're gonna move on to bronzer. I have so many bronzers that I'm actually loving at the moment, but I've been using the Guerlain Terracotta Bronzer in the shade 00 for blondes lately, and I forgot how much I love this. The reason I'm going to use this today is because this is probably the lightest bronzer that I have, and since I'm going for a lighter coverage base, I don't want to have like a super dark orangey bronzer because that's just not going to blend well with the kind of lighter coverage in my opinion. So I just like something like this that's really subtle and light. It's going to warm up the face a little bit, but not look like you have a really deep bronzer piled on top of just bare skin. So I really like this one. This is a really great bronzer for if you have fair skin like me, and you can build it up to get quite a like orangey, bronzy, deep, sun-kissed glow. But if you just dust on a little bit like I'm doing now, it really just gives you like a very subtle sun-kissed glow. And I forgot, while we're here with the bronzer, I'm just going to take some on my fluffy Sigma E40 and just buff this through the crease of my eyes as well. Because on a light coverage makeup look, I'm definitely not going to be applying any heavy eyeshadow or anything because I'm just going for that lighter, more effortless look. And honestly, this is kind of how my eye look looks every day, but it's just nice to kind of use the bronzer. It ties everything together. Okay, and now for highlight today, I'm really feeling like a pinky highlight. So I'm going to use my Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighter in the shade Blossom Glow. And this is just absolutely beautiful. I love this. I would really recommend these from Wet n Wild. There's a couple other colors. There's a more bronzy one if you like that as well. But this one just complements my fair skin the best. So I'm going to get a little bit of this and dust it on the cheekbones. And for a lighter coverage look, you can just kind of buff on a huge area of highlighter and kind of go all the way on top of the cheekbone. But I'm keeping it concentrated right here under the eye, basically on the top of the cheekbone, because to me it looks a little bit more subtle. It looks a little bit like a lighter effect, and I just kind of like the look of this concentrated highlight. I'll also put some in the inner corner of my eyes because that's my favorite thing to do. We all know this. And then I'll also do a little bit on the nose. But overall, I think just keeping it pretty simple with highlight is the way to go on a lighter makeup day. Said that weird. Lighter makeup day. Honestly, I wish I kind of had a creamy highlight. The only one I have right now, I have a couple that are like stick forms, but I wish I had like a liquid highlight. That would look really nice with this look, and just keep it concentrated right here under the eye. That would be absolutely beautiful. So if you have a liquid highlight, I would definitely use that. If not, that Wet n Wild one's absolutely beautiful. Now for blush, honestly, I just can't stop using these Essence Satin Touch blushes. This is the shade 10 Satin Coral, which is my favorite one. You absolutely need this. This is probably the best $3 I've ever spent on my makeup collection, and I'm just going to blend together my highlight and bronzer with this. And this is like a nice corally bronzy color, really neutral, really nice. And then to help pull the look together more, I'm going to take my same fluffy brush that I use with my bronzer for my eyes and get some of the blush on there and get that through the crease as well. My base is all done, and I'm just going to go back over with my damp beauty blender anywhere where I feel like I kind of need it blended in. And the beauty of using such a lightweight base and lightweight powder is you can kind of go over with the beauty blender really easily and not worry about it messing up kind of any thick caked on makeup that you have. It's just a really nice, light, natural day look. So I just find that this is beautiful and helps kind of blend everything together. Especially, I tend to like have my bronzer and my powder not blend super well on my forehead. So I'm just gonna try to blend all that in, and now I feel good about it. Okay, for brows, you could definitely just go with straight brow gel for a light coverage look, but I like to fill mine in kind of no matter what. So I'm just brushing mine up with my Anastasia brush, but you can use whatever spoolie. And then I'm going to fill in with my Clinique Superfine Liner for brows in the shade 02 Soft Brown. And I'll try not to go overboard with this, but then I say that and then they'll be super dark. So we'll see how they turn out. So I'm just brushing back through them with the spoolie now that I've kind of filled them in. And this kind of helps lighten them up a bit and also make sure that everything looks blended and natural, and that all the strokes that I did with the pencil look kind of hair-like and natural. So I'm just brushing them a little bit, and then I'm going to take some brow gel, and today I'm going to use my Essence Make Me Brow Eyebrow Gel Mascara, and this is in the shade 3 Soft Brownie Brows. And I'm using this one because it's a little bit lighter than some of my other brow gels. It is tinted, but I just like this because it's gonna kind of tame down the darkness of that pencil that I used. And last two things is going to be mascara and lip. So I'm gonna take my L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise mascara, which is the one I have at the moment, and fill in just my eyelashes on the top. I'm not gonna do my bottom lashes because this is more of a lighter look today. Okay, and final thing is going to be lips, and I'm going to use my Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb today because I haven't used this in forever, and I've been on such a drugstore lip product kick recently that I was kind of like jonesing to use something a little bit more high-end, and I think that this color will really complement the shades that I chose for my cheeks today. Plus, I feel like when I'm wearing like a lightweight base like this, I like to wear a gloss. I just like how that looks. Alright, that's it. This is the finished makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing something a little bit lighter coverage. I feel like the overall look is very typical for the makeup looks that I do. I just kind of have been liking using a lighter bit of foundation. I love that Lawless foundation. I love wearing it full coverage, but I'm actually really enjoying wearing it as a lighter coverage base more than anything right now. So I'm really happy with how the look turned out. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I think this is a great video if you're having, or I think this is a great makeup look, I should say, if you're having a good skin day or you just want to have your skin breathe but you still want to have makeup on, because the Lawless foundation and the Osmosis powder are both, and that Drunk Elephant product actually, all three are very healthy makeup products, so the formulas are very clean, and in my experience they have not irritated my skin or clogged my pores. So I like wearing these when on a day like today where it's Sunday, where I didn't really need to put makeup on but I wanted to, so I'm gonna go out later but I didn't want to have a like caked on amount. I just kind of wanted to be able to let my skin like breathe a little bit more for the weekend. Anyway, I think that's a perfect look for a day that you're feeling that kind of makeup look. And as always, I'll list all the products that I used in the description box down below, so check that out if you missed anything that I mentioned. As always, I'm also uploading 2 days a week, so please subscribe if you haven't already. There's a button right here to subscribe so that you don't miss my next video, and thank you so much for watching.